we gain 2 life, we kill a creature. Hello, good game. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. I really appreciate that. Today, I have something incredibly special for you. Sultai Magecraft. Let's just get it out of the way. This deck is going to be everywhere. We've seen Sultai control in previous sets be very oppressive. They turned up the volume, like, not even to 11. This has blown my mind. We're going to take a look at the deck list, show you guys the gameplay footage, and then break out with our final thoughts. We have a 100% win rate within Mythic, breaking into the top 1,300 within the entire world, which is really cool. So like I said, stay on the lookout for Sultai Magecraft after this video, because people are going to flock to it, and actually I'm going to be playing this probably a lot as well. So again, thank you so much. If you're looking to partake in anything community related, you'll find that within the Linktree link in the description below, or just Google Hello Good Game Linktree. Let's break down the deck. Woof, woof, woof. Sultai Magecraft, 60 cards, best of 1, 2.8 average mana value, 10 creatures, 26 non-creatures. We do have 24 land within the deck, and a fairly even split between our 3 symbols, 22 forests, 12 swamps, and 17 islands there. So we do have a lot of multicolored cards, if those numbers don't add up for you percentage-wise, and that's why we go over 100%. This deck is filled with new cards. It's almost a completely new deck, you guys, which is really, really fun. We have Professor Onyx in the house for 6 CMC. Magecraft, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Woof. What doesn't that kill? There's so few things that can keep up to that tempo. You lose 2 life, I gain 2 life every single time I cast a spell, not even every single turn, which is pretty crazy. +1, you lose 1 life, and then you look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest to the graveyard. This is really good as well, because you're going to be finding those instances and sorceries to cast to use on her Magecraft ability. -3, each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among other creatures that player controls. Just straight removal if you need to utilize her in that form, which is a good sign of a planeswalker. -8, each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life. Repeat this process 6 more times, so 7 times in total. That's going to be potentially 21 life if they've got an empty hand, and GG, RIP, Liliana's going to get you, and that's without taking into account the Magecraft ability. So you're probably going to get some of that chip damage in through the Magecraft ability, and then the ultimate will just seal the deal, even if they do have a couple cards in their hand, because to repeat it that many times is absolutely ludicrous. We're getting into that 6 mana with things like Eureka Moment. For 4 mana at instant speed, draw 2 cards, and then you may put a land card from your hand into the battlefield, right? This is Growth Spiral on steroids. We've got 4 copies of Quandrix Command for 3 mana instant speed. Choose 2. Return target creature or planeswalker card to its owner's hand. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Target player shuffles up to 3 cards from their graveyard to their library. Oh my gosh, Quandrix Command is an absolute nuke in the set, you guys. You're going to find out exactly why in today's video. There's so much going on there. 4 copies of Decisive Denial, instant speed for 2, choose 1. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3. We've got 4 copies of Witherbloom Command, sorcery speed for 2, choose 2. Target player mills 3 cards, then you return a land card from the graveyard to your hand. Destroy target non-land, non-creature. Just permanent with mana value 2 or less. So things like Omen of the Sea, the Tome, stuff like that. Target creature gets -3/-1 until end of turn. That's great. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's actually quite great as well. So, as far as our instances and sorceries that are new within the deck, that's what's going on. We talked about Liliana, so we do have some new creatures as well. Archmage Emeritus for 4 mana, a 2/2 with Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. So when we combine this with this, we get, you know, just easy wins. So whenever we cast an instant or sorcery, draw a card. Whenever we cast an instant or sorcery, deal 2 damage, gain 2 life, right? That's going to keep us going in a loop that is very hard to get out from underneath. We also have 4 copies of the Dragonsguard Elite, a 2/2 with Magecraft, and whenever you cast a 4 copy an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Dragonsguard Elite. We can pay 6 to double the number of +1/+1 counters on Dragonsguard Elite as well later on when we do have a lot of mana, because we will get there through all of the ramp that we've got. That's all we have for new cards, other than the 2 Snarls of each kind, right? The Blossom and the Glimmer, which is quite nice, used to help out the 3-color mana drop here. We've got the Triomes, so, you know, revealing those is no issue. We have 2 copies of Cling to Dust, instant speed for 1. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, you gain 3 life, otherwise you draw a card. This is great to control the graveyard. It's also great to, you know, trigger the Magecraft abilities while getting another draw to trigger them again, and having that recursion ability of Magecraft into draw for more Magecraft is always going to be an option for us, right? We also have 4 copies of Heartless Act, instant speed, choose 1, destroy target creature with no counters on it, or remove up to 3 counters from a target creature, just as the spot removal. 4 copies of Petty Theft at instant speed for 2, return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to its owner's hand. Great. 3/1 with flash and flying, can only block other creatures with flying. That's pretty cool too. And then 3 copies of Cultivate. You know, it triggers Magecraft, which is cool, and it ramps us into Liliana or the Onyx, which is nice as well. Searching for 2 basic lands from our library, reveal both of them, one in tapped, the other in our hand, shuffle our library. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We've got the rest of the lands, nothing special. No learn, so no sideboard today, as we are playing best of 1. Your general strategy and synergy here is actually of a tempo origin, if you can believe that or not. It does feel very control-y, but there's not enough control to go against those control decks, and that makes us more the tempo style, right? We've got the Dragonsguard Elite as a really nice creature that can be a formidable attacker, right? Very cheap to get in play, and then we can protect it and make it stronger. We have the flying 3/1. This is very nice as well. We can also make it stronger with things like Quandrix Command. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. All of a sudden, this is a 5/3 with flying. You know, that's not bad. Really good, actually. So we do want to be, you know, bouncing our opponent's spells with the command, with the borrower, and then getting our attacks in with the borrower and with the Dragonsguard, right? To really upset our opponent tempo style. We have Decisive Denial, you know, counters, great. You can also use it on your Dragonsguard Elite to trigger the Magecraft and then get the fight ability. That's so good. You know, you're not going to have any issue getting this Dragonsguard Elite up to an 8/8 or something. So that's really nice. And then you just balance the field, work your way into Professor Onyx, and you do chip damage with what you were already doing the whole game, right? So if you have any questions about the deck and how to pilot it effectively, efficiently, leave them in the comments below. Both myself and the community will do our best to get back to you and help you out. Of course, today's video is brought to you by our sponsors like Into the AM, Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant, and you know, many more, which of course you can find the affiliate links to within our link tree if you want to help support the channel. You know, things like Patreon as well. I'm on Twitch, yada yada. There's so much going on. We have 500,000 gem giveaway, free cash prize monthly tournaments, you know, gift cards that we give away every single video. There's a lot going on, so you can jump in to the Linktree link to find all of those different things if you're interested to go for a snoop. Thank you again so much for your time and attention. The recent support on the channel has been absolutely amazing, and it gives me absolute joy to be bringing you guys bangers like this on a day-to-day basis. So let me know what you think of the video. This is some of the most fun I've had in a while with new cards. I know a lot of people are saying, well, Standard's not good, Standard's not good. Why don't we show them this deck, right? This is all brand new cards that can compete with the rest of Standard. Incredible. It's beating up the best decks in the game, you guys. Seriously, check it out. You're gonna love it, and we'll see you soon with my wrap-up thoughts after we watch the gameplay. Land looks good. Onyx in hand pretty early on is frightening. No removal, also frightening. But let's just roll with it. We are rocking a 67% win rate in the play queue with the deck as we fine-tune it. So I'm really excited about this build, and I think as we continue, it's just going to get more and more powerful. Beating all the best decks, even Diamond players, relatively easy, so I've got high hopes here today in Mythic. Got myself a frog in the throat, though. Woof, woof. Alright, so no turn 2 here. Kind of a bummer. Are they going to stomp us? We don't have Denial. That's what would stop stomp here. Yeah. Annex in the house. So we can, you know, believe it or not, deal with that. Right, we can just return it. Maya has brand new cat foam on the wheel. We got that hooked up for her last night. She's really enjoying that. She tears through it. So a lot of my day-to-day is just cleaning up shredded cat foam. Right? That's a lot of my time, oddly enough. As far as the attack goes, you know, I guess we just bounce it. Just buy ourselves a turn. I mean, if we can Eureka Moment into Onyx, aka Liliana, and have her survive for a little bit, that could be cool. Maya's been waiting all day to show you guys her new wheel. Quite literally. Alright, so we see Annex back in play again here. I'm not sure what the holdup is here. So I think we just hold up our Eureka Moments, right? We can counter the cleave if that's what they're about, and bounce Annex to the hand. So that's like a really nice 2-for-1 within Quandrix Command. Potentially here for us. You know, they're at 5. They could do it. I'm really curious whether or not they do. If they did, that's great value for us. If not, I guess the attack just goes through. She loves it. Alright, let's pass 2 attackers. Pass the blockers. We got nothing. We've got nothing. Alright, so let's let that go through. We could bounce it, but I mean, I'd rather just Eureka Moment. 3 damage isn't life ending. Okay. We didn't pull any land. We could cultivate. And we could, kill that thing, gain 2 life. Or kill Annex. Probably kill Annex, right? This is their chance for cleave. There it is. Let's see where it lands. Sadly, we didn't have to counter and bounce, but we can still just decimate. Annex here. They get the additional token, so I should have done it when it was on the stack, but then they could have put it to the charger. So it's like an extra satyr or double strike with the, you know, the extra damage when it dies. Probably better just to take the extra satyr, right? Oh. They're doing us dirty. So I think Dragonsguard goes out. And then we hold up Quandrix Command. We also have Eureka Moment if we don't need to command. If they equip the cleave, that's good for us because we can... Let's push a satyr back. Let's push up the Dragonsguard. Magecraft triggers, it goes to 3, plus Quandrix will trigger on it. Take it to 4-5. So they would need another in hand. I don't doubt it. Looks like we get it. Oh, but they do double down on us. Nice. Okay, that sucks. They just have all the removal in the world. You dog. They don't play the giant? What? That puts us to 7. I really like the gaining of life here, but we don't have enough to cast on top of it, which is really risky because we'll just die. Let's end our turn. I guess we could have gained 2 life and killed that token. Let's try to get their mana into a Castle Embereth here. We do get it. I like to bring another Quandrix Command back with the first. It's like we'll always have it. And then we can probably Eureka Moment here again. Ooh, you jerk. Okay, that takes us to 8. And we're gonna get hit for a bunch. Let's get the bully in play and just start gaining life, right? They lose life, we kill a creature. Kill the creature. We get to draw, which is great. We're not really worried about their life total yet. And I don't want to sacrifice Liliana without getting any value. That's why we go with the cheaper Magecraft card here. Okay, double Bone Crusher. Plus a champion, no way. Champion gets free Embercleave. Which really, really hurts us. They also have a Faceless Haven. So we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. Doing a good job at least making them work for it, right? No cleave. Interesting. Alright, Liliana goes.
Under my tutelage,
We force a sacrifice. They have to lose a giant.
Well, darn. Looks like you flunked out. Mwah.
We gain 2 life. We kill a creature. Alright, killing the Chargers without taking any damage. This is good. No attacks. I think we still just lose the game here, but I'm happy with the match, right? We didn't get rolled over. We fought. We could potentially add, you know, some Extinction events or something in the deck. I like to rely on the creatures with this build, though, right? We've got the Borrowers, we've got Emeritus, you know, we've got Dragonsguard Elite. They just did such a good job at dealing with them that they were able to overpower us slowly and surely here. So this is 10 damage, right? Castle Embereth can still trigger. That's 12 damage. Wow. Right, it only costs 3 plus tapping of it for 4. So we're not getting a kill on any of these. But we could trade with the token, but Liliana, Onyx would still die. Yikes. The Witherbloom Command has been treating us right here. This is a good card in the matchup. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's a good draw. I'm wondering if we do it now and try to find another creature. Let's end our turn, see what we have in store for us. Another land. Ugh. That thing's gonna be hard to deal with. Right, 'cause we're going down to 1. So we have to double block. But we do double cast. Let's go in with our moment first. Take that draw. We get to put this land in play. And now we get to Heartless Act after they Embereth. I hope. We keep the draw engine. What's that last card in their hand? Down to 1. And now they're Heartless Act. That's pretty good. And we do a total trade-off. Yikes. Losing that draw engine sucks so bad. Let me just thin the library. It's a Magecraft trigger that we could rely on later, but I mean, we're sitting duck. A single stomp gets us any haste. We have to get so lucky. There it is. Good game. Oh no, we have Heartless Act. Never mind. I almost conceded. I was going to go to concede. What am I thinking? We have Heartless Act. I didn't mean to good game the opponent. I'm sorry there. I was going to concede. Heartless Act. It looks just like a swamp. We still need to top deck like a god. Come on, life gain. Well, that is interesting. Let's keep that. Oh, they can see these lands, so we may as well play them. Right, we're not being clever there. Down to 9. Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way in the world we get there. We still save it for next turn, right? Oh! No way. We need them to top deck lands so hard. It puts 2 counters on 2, doesn't it? Yeah. So we have lethal. I can't believe it. The good game was perfect. That's what did it. Bounce-a-brony. Counters go out. Woof. No way. This has been a 20-minute mono-red match, in which we won with a single point of life. Actually cancel, resolve, and then cast it to bounce it back one more time. Absolutely unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. We did the dirty. That's a 7-5 Brazen Borrower. Woof. Ain't nothing but a thang. Oh my gosh, nice. We didn't get to utilize Liliana's Magecraft as much as I wanted to because they did have the Embereth to get her down. But she still used a little bit of removal, which was great. We're going to get roped. They've been here for 20 minutes. What's another 4? A Dragonsguard Elite. That's a nice card. In which they dealt with it perfectly. Are they going to power our Brazen Borrower up? Why wouldn't they? A little extra flair. Oh. We'll give him the Heartskis. Hit him with the Hadron. That's a 100 percentile win rate. Loving it. 22 minutes almost. That's crazy. Alright, so our opponent plays first. 2 land here is pretty skimpy, but yeah, we've got Dragonsguard. We've got Petty Theft on top of it, hopefully. More mono red. Great. There's our land fix. Probably just go right into Witherbloom Command because this is going to get stomped, right? At least this way we're gaining life, getting a kill. Oh, this freaking robber. And they take our Liliana. That's lovely. That is lovely. And I just played the wrong land. I've lost my mind. So I guess now we're going to go in with the Dragonsguard Elite. I should really pay more attention. Frostbite, Stomp, GG's, RIP's, EZ's. Oh, it's an Annex. Wow, maybe we do make it out alive. But why? They just don't care? They're gonna cleave anyways, or what? If they're gonna cleave anyways, we should Petty Theft it. We also have Decisive Denial. No attacks. And turn. Let's just use Petty Theft. Wow, that's so good. Taking out my cards, man. Here comes the cleavage. I can't believe it. Okay, Annex out. We kill the robber. There's no Satyr made. Gain 2 life, kill a creature. Dragonsguard goes up. We're gonna need to fight Annex. Let's end our turn here, holding up Denial. We need more bounce spells and stuff like that. This is only non-creature spell unless we're fighting a creature, but we're 5/5 when we fight. I mean, the Eureka Moment's cool. And then there's no target for the Rimrock Knight, so it just goes to the grave. We become a 5/5. They could use Eureka Moment or Cultivate, or just play their Onyx. They go for the moment. Interesting. I like the Dragonsguard here. No attacks, we defend against the Haven. If we could get lifelink on these Dragon Guards, that would be deadly. Oh, whoa. Going in deep, bro. Well, not that it matters. Pass our turn. They're going to expect Torbrand's damage here, but we're going to bounce it. And we're going to put +1/+1 counters on one of our Dragon's Guards. So they all go up by +1/+1, and then another one will go up by +2/+2. We have Eureka Moments. Oh, they've got a Bone Crusher. I think I did that out of priority. My bad. Big time. We messed that up pretty hardcore. It's the little things in life that you do wrong all the time that cost you the game. That cost you the game. Oh my gosh. Let's get some more islands in play. So Embercleave on Onyx. One little misplay probably really hurt us. Really? We go up to 7. So unless they can stomp us here on the stack again for 4. Oh no. They got us again on priority. Ouch. HGG, you're misplaying hard, bro. We get hit for 10 here. The cleave de-equips, though. We gotta end this game. Hit for 7. Oh, we gotta end this game. We're gonna die. Oh my gosh. Frickin' Embercleave. Oh, this bounces non-land. It bounces non-land. We can bounce the cleave, though. I always forget that this is a land. Always forget that that's a land. We have lethal. We have lethal. Good game. Good game. Whoa! Mono red! You ain't got shit on us, bruh! Liliana says, I don't think so, even though we're not going to use her abilities. Wow, those have been two of the most on the edge matches I've ever played. Top 1300 confirmed as a reward for beating up these mono red boys. Woo! I love it. Quandrix Command OP. We even misplayed, I think, twice there, kind of awkwardly, through the priorities, but absolutely loving it. And I think as we continue to get more eyes onto this deck, it's going to blow up in popularity, and each individual creator is probably going to put their own little special spice in it. And near the end, or mid-season here, I'm sure that we're going to see Sultai Magecraft as a top-tiered archetype. But until then, let's break down the deck with our wrap-up thoughts. Oh my gosh. Wow. So I felt like in the first match, you know, I escaped with like the hair of my chin with my life, basically, right? And then boom, another mono red deck. My heart just sinks, my jaw drops. Okay, HGG, you can still make this a video. And we did it again. Woof. So it's, yeah, maybe fluke to beat a mono red deck once. Is it fluke to beat them twice in a row? When they've got Onyx, when they've got Embercleave, when they've got Torbrand, all of their best creatures, playlines, Robber of the Rich was oppressing us. We still did it. I love it. You know, it's super rewarding when you beat, you know, some janked up decks for your video. But when you're beating the best deck in ranked right now, back to back, woo, with a brand new deck. I love it. So, you know, make sure to support the channel if you guys can. Everything's in the link tree, link in the description below. Join our Patreon. You know, we've got contests and giveaways, free things, all of that going on for you guys. Just Google Hello Good Game Linktree, or it's in the description below. And most importantly, have a magical day. Take care, you guys. And ladies, of course, LOL.